Alrighty guys, FedEx is here. That means the exhaust is here. UPS will be here a little later with the tuner and the EGR delete kit. So, awesome. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, the neighbors, I guess, got some stuff too. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. We're making way here. These back 15 millimeters back here are a pain in the ass, and you have to get creative. All I've come up with is you need a deep well 15 and at least an inch of extension. I had to double these up to do the back, so I had to do a male and a female and a female and a male to kind of get past the fact that I didn't have an inch extension. As well as you do need a breaker bar. They're tight as crap. So with that, I'm almost ready to pull this off, and I'll get back with you guys here in a moment as soon as I get these fancy parts from this guy. Awesome, thanks buddy. You can throw it right there, appreciate you.
Thanks for making sure to hit anything on the way back here.
Awesome, thanks boss. You too. Alright guys, there's the new exhaust. Should we open it up? I didn't waste no time. Oh my goodness. Woo! That is sweet. Oh, look at it. Now she knows why I'm so freaking excited. Getting rowdy over here where they're like, we gotta get this shit off. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna get back to this EGR cooler. I'll let you know if I have any more helpful tips for you guys along the way. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Made some progress. I'll give you an idea here. We've got the EGR cooler off completely. In order to do this, you must take off the long, bronzest looking tubular piece first. This piece, disconnect this clamp here and the two 15s in the back, as well as the other 4 to 6 bolts that run through this bracketry here. Okay, pop that sucker up off the studs back there, wiggle it out, then you'll be able to access this nut head here with a wrench from the back side. Break that loose and take this sucker off. Now we're ready to put on our EGR blocker plates and do our coolant bypass. And that concludes the removal of our EGR cooler, and all the emissions crap. So I'll get back with you guys here as soon as the UPS truck arrives with the tuner and the EGR delete kit from Sinister Diesel. Thanks guys. Alrighty guys, we getting down to the dirty nitty gritty. I got the first piece of the factory exhaust taken off, and here's why I said we need to start from the back. This hanger is pointing towards the front of the truck, and they all kind of are. However, you're not going to get the front one off without getting the back one off first. So with that being said, at the end of this right here, once you've loosened up that V-band clip there, you just have to loosen it, okay? Once you've loosened that, you address your attention here, okay? If you go back to the back of the truck, wiggle this tailpipe and pull on it, this is going to start moving, the rubber bushing that slid onto here. There is a retainer clip. Cut that. Pull it off, cut it, discard it. I don't plan on hanging anything on my back piece. It actually comes with it, so I might, but I don't know. It might come with those things again. I don't know. I cut it. I couldn't see how to get it off. May or may not have screwed myself, but I'm okay with not running a pipe over my axle. I don't care. Some of you may. I'll figure out on the next one if they can be removed or not. But that was all that was hanging this up on the rubber, and after that you can kind of shimmy it through the rubber, pull this whole piece off, and we'll come over to the truck and I'll show you the next V-band. And this just comes off in sections. My truck is dirty because I use it like a truck. Here's that V-band. You gotta loosen here. Up at the top, it's a 15. You may or may not need to double up your wrenches if you know how to do that. Break them loose. After that, you can break them. You can just crank them out about a 1/4 inch or so, and then they're loose. We don't need to do that one because we got to pull this one off first. We might have to do that one. It's hairy. Okay, there's no clip on this one, so I'm simply going to try and push it off completely. Got it. Sorry if I rolled over the phone there, but that worked. I was able to slide that off of there. So now we can flip that up and reuse it. And then we just have to pull that one off back again, how we just did the other one when we loosened that V-band. So you should be getting the concept by now, hopefully. That cleared some things up for you guys. I'm going to continue plugging along, and I'm waiting for this UPS truck, and we're going to be putting things back together and deleting the truck and doing a test drive. So stay tuned, guys. I'm just as excited as you guys hopefully are if you stayed with us this long. We're going to get there. Appreciate you guys. Take care. Okay. There are two 14mm bolts that hold that ugly piece of cast steel on here. Okay, need an extension and a 14. No, sorry, not 14mm bolts. They are 13 or 1/2 inch either way. Remove those. Pull that piece of crap off of there. You need to unplug the throttle. Well, here's your EGR one. Ba-bam. Then underneath of it, to the back of this doohickey, is a throttle valve, and that starts down here, and you can find it down there, and there's a locking tab, so you push to the left on the locking tab or whatever, and then it unlocks, and then you gotta squeeze it and it pops apart. So I'll show you a little bit more down here. It's the same thing on the exhaust. There's quite a few of them for the DPF system. They look like this. Okay, I'm plugging all these. Yeah, I'll show you how they go together. They were like this. This is pull it out. If that's the other way, sticking out, and it looks all weird shaped, that's locked. You gotta pop this way. Okay, and then you squeeze down on this guy here while you pull it out. So you have to do that there, you have to do it up there, you have to do that, I'm sure, a couple more other places. So sorry if we're getting a little vague here. I've been working on this solo for a while, just kind of making sure I'm doing everything right. So I'm just kind of dragging along here. Oh yeah, so you get those disconnected, and then you have these stupid pressure lines that come on up to here, which you gotta disconnect from this doohickey. But I don't know if you unplug that doohickey or not. I'm trying to figure that out, so I'm gonna figure out if I unplug that doohickey or not. But this is part of the exhaust, and this is going. So, and then we're gonna come up to the cat, and I already loosened up that V-band earlier. So hopefully it'll just be yanking exhaust off there and getting these guys, these DPF filters undone here, and take the two of them off together. That's my hope. So instead of taking them off one at a time, it'll be kind of tedious. So I'm hoping to get them done here at the second one, or well, the first one from the motor. I wish this wasn't so close. So that being the rear of the truck, I'm going to try and undo it here at the first one. And just take the two off together, and then I have roughly a 3.5 foot section of pipe with my cat going up to the back of the turbo. So once I have this out of my way, I can start yanking it off the turbo, and we'll be on our way. Installing a new exhaust and a tuner and Sinister EGR delete. Okay, this lady just snuck up on me out of nowhere, but it's here. H&S Performance Mini Maxx and Sinister Diesel EGR delete kit. I'm halfway through getting the exhaust off, like I told you guys, and it's looking good, guys. I can't be more excited. I got all the old gasket material cleaned up here. I haven't even stopped to eat this morning or this afternoon. I've just been geared up and ready to go since I got ready to go for the day. So I just had my girlfriend order me some food. She's at work and I'm not stopping to cook or nothing. So I'm gonna have me some Firehouse subs here in a minute and smash that and get to work on the rest of this exhaust while I'm waiting for it, and then probably start putting the new exhaust in once I'm done eating. I'm starving. And then yeah, so I'm getting ready to unbox these things. I probably should do that with you guys here real quick, but I don't have a knife handy, so I'm just gonna open them up. So oh, you know what? Alright, screw it. Here you go, guys. That's just, I can't be selfish. I gotta share this with you guys. This is exciting stuff. This one's hard to do. Cummins. Dang, I'm excited. Oh man, it's everything I hope. Alright. There it is. Our new coolant bypass hose. Sinister Diesel. We've got our exhaust block-off plates, hose clamps, new hardware, and the Sinister Diesel EGR block-off plate, the new aluminum holder dealio, you know what I mean? And then we've got, oh, I was hoping so, Sinister Diesel sticker. Might just go on my Cummins. We'll see. Find somewhere to rip that. And then this is installation guide, which would have been awesome to have. I mean, I looked it up, but it would have been awesome to have before I started. But we're doing fine. We're doing fine, guys. We're doing fine. I'm very excited. I gotta let you guys go though, so I can get cracking on this stuff and let you guys know any more as might need to know as we go. So, alrighty. Stay tuned, guys. Talk to you soon. Alright, I haven't even eaten yet. I've been so excited. I don't want to lose you guys. It's unboxed. I missed, like, the whole tuner part, but it's unboxed. It looks super simple to install. I'm very excited about that. All you've missed so far is me unwrap this, put 2 O-rings on it, and drop it on here and put some. I haven't even torqued them yet, but I don't want to miss anything here, guys. So I'm very excited. I'm going to keep moving right along. Alrighty, folks. Coolant bypass hose. Get your old hose off of there. Remove your old hose from here. Pretty simple. Ba-boom, ba-boom. That's ready for our CCV tube to the air intake. That's going to be right here again. This guy. Use the shortest 10mm used bolt that came out of whatever you took off. There you go. Put it there. And then use the supplied hardware to do your bolt for your transmission dipstick fluid tube, and then that other bracket, I think there, or ear there, tab there, is for the bracket for that tube piece there, the hard tube for the intake. So this thing's almost deleted. EGR is done. Blocking plates are done. You reuse the nuts for the exhaust plates. The one with the brass nut goes in the back, and then the blank one goes up front. It didn't say whether or not to reuse the gaskets, so you reused the stock gaskets. They were still fine. Other than that, yeah, we're just jamming out, and we got half the exhaust off, and we're gonna get the other half off now and start putting on the new exhaust and installing the tuner. Alrighty, Billy's gonna run the power wire for the tuner here. We've got the stock exhaust completely off. The alright. We've been drinking. The pipe going to the V clamp for the turbo is not really cooperating, so we're gonna get the tuner set up so we can at least get everything buttoned back up except for the exhausts tonight. So we'll keep you guys informed. Alright, just a recap here. We weren't able to get the exhaust sorted out today. We'll put the air intake back on. Same thing with the elbow there. We buttoned up the coolant hose, took off the little doohickey here to breathe it out, filled it back up. Right now we're booting up the new tunes. The mini Maxx is installed, tucked the wire in the weather stripping here, mounted it in a nice discreet location below, so that's pretty cool. I'll show you guys that more tomorrow. Right now it's uploading, like I said, the new tune. Everything seems to be going good. We're gonna do a little rip here with no exhaust and see how it goes.